Hi everyone, this is Ann Clemmer and Stamper from StamperDog.com, and we're back with a simple thank you card, and we're starting off with the Color Coach. Look at those great neutrals, and we're going to use baked brown sugar, soft suede, and early espresso to make this card. Now you want to remember we've got great cardstock, the Whisper White, half sheet folded in half, and now a smaller piece of Whisper White. Now those are the ones that didn't work. We're going to show you how it does work. We're going to take the soft suede and stamp once, and then stamp the second time, and make sure that you clean and dry your stamp in between colors so that you get the best press. Now we're going to do it again with baked brown sugar down at the bottom, and then we're going to stamp again, and for some reason doing it in this order makes the colors just fade into each other just like the stamp is meant to. Next we've got our nice flowers. Early espresso, make sure your stamp synced up really well, and then stamp it so that one of the flowers goes off into the negative space area. That's the Whisper White. And now, before we go any farther, let's get out our scoring tool. Now the scoring tool, you want to make sure that the edges are all the way to the left and all the way up to the top, and then we're going to take the smaller end of the scoring tool and score at 1/4 inch. That's 2 lines up from the left-hand side. Now this always works better if you use wax paper and rub it over your cardstock before you start. Now you'll see that that's the side that didn't work, and that's what's cool about our cardstock. If it doesn't work, you turn it over and do it again. So we're going all the way around this, and so that we have a nice straight line all the way around. And now we're back to, this is our one stamp set card. It's great. We're going to ink it up with early espresso again and stamp it. Now back to that Color Coach. Look at, here's some of the colors that we could use. You want to look at the baked brown sugar, you can look at the soft suede, but in either case, look at Bermuda Bay, Pool Party and Daffodil Delight. That would make a great flower. So now we're going to color it in with the brush end of the marker. Now remember, our markers have 2 sides to them. There's a brush tip and there's a fine tip, and we're going to use both on this flower because we're going to go over the parts where we want to have a little bit more shading with the fine tip of it, only because it's a small flower and there's not a lot of room for a lot of shading. You know, if you see anything you like, if you like our style, make sure you subscribe so that you can know when we make more videos. Now the next thing and the last thing we're going to do is I like to put like at least 5 Stampin' Dimensionals, because that's quite a large piece of cardstock there that we're going to put on the front. And then layer that down, and you know, this is a very elegant card that you can mass produce and make many of them, so that all you have to do is when you're ready to send it, just go dip in and pick one out and send it to whoever did a good deed for you. Now, if you want to do a good deed for yourself, here's Stamper Dog's got a good tip for you. Run to your purse, grab it, go to StamperDog.com/shop and go and get some stamps. Get your stamp on. And at the very least, stop on by and sign up for our newsletter where you get free ideas in your mailbox every month. This is Ann Clemmer and Stamper from StamperDog.com, where we try to put a little ink paper and fun into your day.